Well, good morning. We are here today to celebrate Hayden Bolinger and his graduation and going into the military. And of course, under these circumstances, it's a little different. But Hayden, we wanted to celebrate you today and your accomplishments at Heritage High School with Blount County Schools. So before we begin, I'd like to introduce Mr. Rob Britt, our Director of Schools. He'll come and just give us a welcome before we do the pledge.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Hayden, I know that this is not the way that you thought that you would have a graduation. 13 years ago, when you entered the Blount County Schools, I'm sure that, and especially as you entered high school, you thought that you would be graduating with your friends. But we hope that today will substitute as a special celebration of your accomplishments, and let you know that Heritage High School and the Blount County Schools are so very proud of you. We want to thank you for the service that you're going to provide our country. I cannot think of anything greater than the selflessness that comes with serving in the military. And we just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you and thank your family for that. Hayden, I want to also take this opportunity to introduce to you Ms. Debbie Sudoff. She's the chair of our school board over here, and I'm sure that she'll have a chance to interact with you and your family here later this morning. With the power vested in me, I declare you a graduate of Heritage High School and the Blount County Schools, and look forward to hearing about the great things and great achievements that you're going to have in your life. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Britt. We'd also like to thank all of our school board members, of course, Ms. Sudoff for being here today, but all of our school board members who are with us virtually. But today, Hayden, we're here to recognize you. You have distinguished yourself academically to earn this valuable recognition of a 2019-20 graduate. Over the last 4 years, you've worked long and hard to reach this huge milestone. Congratulations. Now you have chosen to enlist in the United States Army National Guard and serve our great country. Thank you for your willingness to serve in the United States Army National Guard. We appreciate your service to our country. But as you make this transition, I want to encourage you to continue to give your all, aiming high. I know that you're going to work hard when you go in the Army National Guard, especially these probably 6 to 8 weeks coming up. I want you to set goals. Move actively toward those goals. And understand that as you pursue those goals, it may be tough at times. But stay the course and aim high. Be a difference maker. You've already been a difference maker at Heritage High School, so I want to encourage you to continue to be a difference maker as you go into the National Guard and the people that you interact with on a daily basis. Be a difference maker in their lives. Be a difference maker in your family, with your friends, for your fellow servicemen that you'll be walking beside. Continue to make a difference in their lives. And lastly, strive for the best. You've done the best at Heritage High School by aiming high, meeting those academic benchmarks, graduating as a senior at Heritage High School. So I want to encourage you to just give your best. Hayden, Mom, Dad, sisters, congratulations. I wish you the best as you leave Heritage High School to go and do great things in the Army National Guard and then beyond. Mr. Britt, Ms. Sudoff, Hayden Bolinger has successfully completed the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Tennessee, and we now consider him, as Mr. Britt has said, a graduate of Heritage High School. If all in attendance would please help me congratulate Hayden on his accomplishments here at Heritage High School. So Hayden, at this time, we'd like to invite you and your family to our Heritage High School table. You may do photographs, but we do have your diploma there. In your diploma cover, there's a graduation packet that has a program as well that's been untouched for you. All of his shot records, but please know that Heritage High School, Blount County Schools is always there for you. We want to continue to support you guys as you move forward. So congratulations. We appreciate you, Hayden, and you're going to do great things. We want to welcome you, Chris, to our 2020 military graduation for Blount County Schools and Heritage High School. We're here to recognize you for the things that you have done at Heritage High School. We're very proud of you today. But before we begin, if everyone would please stand, we'll do the pledge. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Rob Britt, our Director of Schools for Blount County, who will come to address.
Christopher Burns, welcome. On behalf of the Blount County Board of Education, welcome and glad that you're here. I can tell you that I'm sure that when you entered high school, you never dreamed that you wouldn't be graduating with your entire class at Thompson Bowling Arena like many, many of our graduates have done in years past. No one could have predicted this crisis that we are living through. But despite that, we are here to celebrate your accomplishments and achievements. And we wanted to give you a special opportunity to come and get recognized. And so this morning, you're going to become the second graduate of the Blount County school system in Heritage High School this morning. So we had one of your classmates, Hayden, that graduated just earlier this morning. So Chris, we're proud of you, and with the power of the state of Tennessee that it is vested in me, I declare you a graduate of Heritage High School and the Blount County Schools. So congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Britt. We'd also like to thank Ms. Sudoff and the board members for attendance today and celebrating Chris. Today, Chris, we're here to recognize you. You've distinguished yourself academically to earn a valuable recognition of a 2019-20 graduate of Heritage High School. Over the last 4 years, you've worked very hard to reach this milestone. Congratulations. And now you've chosen to enlist in the United States Army and to serve our great country. Thank you for your willingness to serve in the Army. You're going to do great things there. Chris, as you make that transition, I just want to encourage you with just a few things that will help you. And that is one, as you go into the Army, I want to encourage you to aim high. Set those goals high and reach those goals. Shoot for the top. As you begin your boot camp, you're going to have numerous obstacles in your way, physically and sometimes mentally, of just getting through those things. You can do it. You can aim high and you can reach those goals. I would encourage you, Chris, to be a difference maker. You've got an opportunity going into the service to be a difference maker with your unit, with your family, with your fellow servicemen, and then those people that you come in contact with as you transition from Missouri to Texas. And lastly, strive for the best. You've done your best at Heritage High School, and now you're reaping the rewards of becoming a graduate of this class. Chris, congratulations. I wish you the best as you leave Heritage High School and go on to do great things in the United States Army. Mr. Britt, Chris, has successfully completed the requirements for graduation set forth by the Tennessee and the Blount County Board of Education and is now considered a graduate of Heritage High School, as Mr. Britt said. Please help me congratulate Chris by a round of applause. So at this time, Chris, I just want to invite you up here. We'll get some pictures. That way you can take those back with you. Your diploma is here. We'll make sure you take that with you. But congratulations, Chris, on the job well done.
I'm Justin Ridge, principal at Samuel Everett School of Innovation, and I want to thank everybody for coming out today to show appreciation and recognition for Madison Powell. Madison, we thank you for all you have done and what you're about to do for our country. Before I introduce Mr. Rob Britt, Director of Schools, would everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Madison, welcome. Welcome to you and your family that are here with you today. On behalf of the Blount County Board of Education, I want to give you a special greeting and say thank you for being here. And you are a special graduate, and I'll tell you why. You're our first official graduate of the new Samuel Everett School of Innovation. And I know that this is not the way that you envisioned your graduation. I'm sure that when you entered the Blount County schools at Walland many years ago, and when you went to high school and so on, you probably thought to yourself you'd be graduating with a very large group of your friends and classmates. But that's not possible. But we are honored to give you a military graduation today and to wish you well. I can't think of a greater service, and that is to enter the military and to serve our country. And so we're very grateful to you for doing that. I do want to introduce to you Ms. Debbie Sudoff. She's our chairperson of the Board of Education over here, and she'll be greeting you here in a little while as well. And so, Madison, with the power that's vested in me by the state of Tennessee, I do declare you a graduate of the Samuel Everett School of Innovation in the Blount County Schools. And I want to say congratulations to you and your family. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Justin Ridge.
Thank you, Mr. Britt, and Ms. Sudoff, thank you for being here and your support. Congratulations. Today we're here to recognize and celebrate Madison Powell, who has distinguished herself academically to earn this valuable recognition as a 2019-2020 graduate. Over the last 4 years, you have worked long and hard to reach this huge milestone. Now you have chosen to enlist in the United States Army Reserves and serve our great country. Thank you for your willingness to serve in the armed forces. As you make this transition, I want to encourage you to continue to give it your all by aiming high, set goals, and then move actively forward to accomplish them. Shoot for the top as you begin boot camp and your new journey. Be a difference maker. Make a difference in your family. make a difference in the Army Reserves with those people who are in your unit. And also make a difference with your friends. Lastly, strive for the best. Always give it your best shot. Congratulations. I wish you the best as you leave Samuel Everett and go on to do great things in the Army. Mr. Britt, Madison Powell has successfully completed the requirements of graduation set forth by the state of Tennessee and the Blount County school system, and now is considered a graduate of the Samuel Everett School of Innovation. Please help me congratulate Madison through a round of applause. And I just want to take a second to also to recognize Madison. She's been with us pretty much from the beginning of this new school, and we've learned a lot along the way, and I'm very proud of her. I got to be her math teacher for a little while, and I just really want to say I couldn't be prouder, and what a special, while this is a not normal graduation, it's a special one. It really is. So I'm proud to be a part of it, and I look forward to seeing all the great things you do. This time I'd like to invite Madison and her family over to the Blount County Schools backdrop to allow for pictures. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Good morning. It's good to have you all here. To start our ceremony today, if you all would stand and please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. It's a privilege to have you guys here today at our military graduation ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce our Director of Schools for a few comments, Mr. Britt.
James Ellsworth, great to have you here, and it's so wonderful for us to celebrate this wonderful day of graduation with your family. I can tell you that I bet when you entered high school, you never dreamed that you would have a graduation like this. Your concept was, I'm going to be graduating at Thompson Bowling Arena with all my friends and a big class from William Blount High School, and that just isn't possible this year. But we are so happy to have you here and celebrate your accomplishments in your graduation. On behalf of the Blount County Board of Education, I greet you and your family, and I say congratulations on this outstanding achievement in your life. And I want to say, too, that I just can't imagine anything more important in terms of selflessness than to take the pledge and to sign up and to serve our country in the military, and in your case, the United States Marines. So congratulations, James, on that. And I will tell you at this time that in the power vested in me by the state of Tennessee, I do declare you a graduate of William Blount High School and the Blount County School. So congratulations on behalf of the entire Blount County school community. At this time, I will turn it back over to Mr. Clark. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Britt. Today we're here to celebrate and to recognize James Ellsworth, who has distinguished himself academically to earn the privilege of being a 2019-2020 high school graduate. Over the last 4 years, you have worked long and hard to reach this huge milestone, and congratulations on that. You have chosen to enlist in the United States Marine Corps and serve our country. Thank you for your willingness to serve. And on a personal note, I am honored and humbled to have you as a graduate of William Blount High School. As you make this transition from high school to the military, I encourage you to do a few things. Number one, continue to aim high as you have your high school. Set goals and move actively forward to accomplish those. Aim for the top as you ship out for boot camp and begin your new journey in the military. Make a difference in everything that you do. Make a difference with your family, make a difference with your friends, and make a difference in your military career. Lastly, strive to be the best always. Give your best effort in all that you do. Congratulations. I wish you the best as you leave William Blount and go on to do great things in the United States Marine Corps. Mr. Britt, James Ellison has met all state and local requirements for graduation. It is my privilege to introduce him as a graduate of William Blount High School. Please help me congratulate James through a round of applause. And of course, it's okay to applaud for yourself, James. It's a big accomplishment. So this morning, in closing, we'd like to invite James and family to the William Blount backdrop here. We've got your diploma there and your papers from school, and that's a great photo opportunity as well behind the banner there. So please help yourself, and congratulations. There are copies of this program in the envelope as well. You guys would like some of everybody's behind. I'll be happy to snap some of the pictures as well. I need to for us anyway. Good morning, everybody. It's a privilege to have you guys here to recognize Timothy and his high school graduation. To start our program, if you guys would please stand, and let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Timothy, it's an honor to have you here and to be able to recognize you with your family here individually. At this point in our ceremony, I'd like to introduce our Director of Schools, our Superintendent, Mr. Britt.
Timothy, welcome. On behalf of the Blount County Board of Education, we welcome you here today, and we say congratulations to you and your family. I recognize, and we all recognize, that when you entered high school, you did not imagine that your graduation would look anything like it does today. I'm sure you envisioned being there and celebrating with all the other graduates of the class of 2020 at Thompson Bowling Arena, as we have for many, many years. But this year, we wanted to have a special graduation that just included you and your family. Tell you how much we appreciate you, and tell you that we are very, very proud of you and your achievement here. I also want to say that we cannot think of another selfless act that is as great and as grandeur as the one that you're about ready to experience by taking on and serving our country in the United States military. And we want to thank you for your service as you go forth in that. With the power invested in me by the state of Tennessee, it is an honor to declare you a graduate of William Blount High School and the Blount County Schools. And at this time, I'm going to turn it back over to your principal, Mr. Clark. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Britt. Timothy, today we're here to celebrate you and your accomplishments. Timothy Lukatich has distinguished himself academically, earned his high school diploma as a part of the 2019-2020 class of William Blount High School. Over the last 4 years, you've worked long, hard hours to reach this huge milestone. Congratulations. You have now chosen to enlist in the United States Army and to serve our country. On a personal note, I'm proud and humbled to call you a graduate of William Blount High School for your willingness to serve, Timothy. Thank you for that. It's an honor. And as you make this transition, I want to encourage you in a couple of things to give your all and to aim high in everything that you do. Set goals and move forward actively to accomplish those goals. Aim for the top as you begin your basic training in all your endeavors with the military. Aim for the top and make a difference in everything that you do. Make a difference with your family, with your peers, and with your soon-to-be military family. Make a difference. Lastly, strive to be the best. Always give the best effort in everything that you do. Congratulations. I wish you the best as you leave William Blount High School and do great things in the Army. Mr. Britt, Timothy Lukatich has met all state and local requirements for graduation. It is my privilege to introduce him as a graduate of William Blount High School. Please help me congratulate him. Timothy, congratulations. At this time, I'd like to invite Timothy and the family over to the William Blount backdrop here for pictures. We have his diploma and school records here as well, and I'd be happy to take some pictures if we want everybody in the same shot. So again, congratulations, and Timothy, thank you for your willingness to serve our country. Thank you. And you guys can take some individual pictures if you like. I'd be happy to take those with everybody, or if we want to be mom and son and father and son and brother and sister. Good afternoon, everybody, and I'd like to welcome you here to celebrate James Martin and his graduation, and thank you for coming in this afternoon. To start our ceremony, if everybody would please stand, and we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. James, we're happy to be here today in celebrating 4 years of high school and graduation. And to continue our program here, I'd like to introduce our Director of Schools, our Superintendent, Mr. Britt.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Appreciate it. James Martin, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the Board of Education, Blount County Schools, to welcome you and your entire family here with us this afternoon, to honor you for your achievement in graduating from William Blount High School in the Blount County school system. I can tell you that I'm sure that you never imagined a graduation quite like this one, did you? I'm sure, like most, you thought you'd be with your classmates and fellow graduates in a very large space and celebrating together. And unfortunately, we can't do that this year, but we are honored to be able to honor you today and to say thank you and congratulations on being a graduate, and to take this selfless act of yours to enter into the military and serve our country is quite outstanding, and we just wanted to thank you for your service to our country as well. So with the power that is vested in me by the state of Tennessee, it is an honor to tell you that I declare you a graduate of William Blount High School and the Blount County school system. Congratulations.
So James, I know, like I said earlier, that you haven't been with us for long. You know, you came to us from Lenore City at the beginning of the school year here, and then I guess in October we went on to homebound, but today we're here to celebrate you. And we're here to recognize and celebrate James Martin, who has distinguished himself academically to have become a graduate of the 2019-2020 class of William Blount High School. Over the last 4 years, you've worked long and hard hours to reach this milestone, and congratulations to you. And you have chosen to enlist in the United States Army and serve our country. On a personal note, I'm so proud of you for taking that initiative to serve our country and to serve others. Thank you for your willingness to serve there. As you make this transition, I want to encourage you on a couple of things. I want you to continue to aim high in all that you do. Set goals and actively continue forward to achieve those goals, okay? Aim for the top as you begin basic training and your new journey in the military. And I want to encourage you to be a difference maker. Make a difference to your family, to your peers, and to your soon-to-be military family. Make a difference. And as always, give your absolute best effort in all that you do. And those things will get you far in life. Congratulations. I wish you absolutely the best as you leave William Blount High School to go to do things in the Army. Mr. Britt, James Martin has met all state and local requirements for graduation. It's my privilege and honor to introduce him as a graduate of William Blount High School. Please help me congratulate you guys. Congratulations, James. At this time, I would like to invite James and the family over to the William Blount backdrop here. Take some pictures if you like. We've got your diploma over here, and then we've got your school information too, all medical records and those kinds of things that are one copy only, and that's the only one. So be sure to keep us in a safe place. And again, congratulations and thank you. And come on over and let's have a couple of pictures here. If you guys want a picture with everybody, I'll be happy to take that for you. Why don't you get right behind here in the chair?
Well, good morning. Welcome to our 2020 military graduation. We're here today to honor Chase Williams for all of his accomplishments and for graduating from William Blount High School. Before we do that, if you would stand with me and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize and welcome to the podium Ms. Jennifer Moore, Supervisor of 6 through 12 Instruction.
Good morning, and congratulations, Chase. On behalf of Blount County Schools Director of Schools, Rob Britt, and the Blount County Board of Education, I commend you on reaching this milestone in your education, and thank you for making the decision to serve our country in the U.S. military. Over the years, when you envisioned your graduation day in your mind, you probably pictured it differently than this, surrounded by your friends, family, and fellow graduates. The circumstances that have led to this alternative in no way diminish your accomplishments or the pride that your community feels as we watch you move from Blount County student to an accomplished contributor to our community, our nation, and the world. We are confident that you'll take all that you've learned in your years of education from your schools, from your family, and you will use it to serve the military to the best of your ability. We look forward with you to your future and the promise that it holds.
Today we are here to recognize and celebrate Chase Williams, who has distinguished himself academically to earn the valuable recognition of a 2020 high school graduate. Over the last 4 years, you have worked long and hard to reach this huge milestone. Congratulations. Now you have chosen to enlist in the United States Army and serve our great country. Thank you for your willingness to serve. As you make this transition, I would encourage you to remember the following 3 things. Always aim high. Set goals and then move actively forward to accomplish them. Aim for the top as you begin basic training and your new journey. Secondly, be a difference maker. Make a difference in your family, make a difference in your friends, and make a difference in your military career. And lastly, strive for the best. Always give your best effort in all that you do. Congratulations again, and I wish you the best as you leave William Blount High School and go on to do great things in the United States Army. Ms. Moore, Chase Williams has met all the state and local requirements for graduation. It is my privilege to introduce him as a graduate of William Blount High School. Please help me congratulate Chase through a round of applause. At this time, I would like to invite Chase and his family over to the William Blount High School backdrop to pick up your diploma and allow for pictures. Thank you.